Well, first off, welcome to our Member of the Month video. And also, I wanted to say happy birthday to one of our regular chatters, Martha. I don't know if it was today or the day before, but someone keyed me in that it was your birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoy it. And if I'm late, my apologies. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bam. I know I am. We are back with our Member of the Month video. This is for our patron, Thor. Thor, thank you so much, my friend. Thor's going through a lot right now. I don't know if he wants me to put his business out there or not, but if you're the praying sort, keep him in your prayers, and if not, keep him in your thoughts. He's definitely going through a lot right now medically, and keep him in your thoughts. We're going to be doing a special 2-track sort of presentation here by the band Marillion, which is, I think, Thor's favorite band, and he said that this band basically saved his life, and I can relate to that with other music as well. That there's been moments in my life where I was so low that sometimes music was all I had, and it brought me to a place that I wasn't so low, and that you can build off that, you know. So music is special in so many ways, and that is one of them as well. So we're doing 2 tracks, one I think live video, and then one just studio track. The studio track is Grendel, which we'll be doing first, and then the second one is He Knows You Know live. I don't know exactly where it is or what, you know, but apparently these songs are very, very important to Thor, and I think we should celebrate him because he's going through a lot right now. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you want to enter for the next Member of the Month video where you get basically a whole day to yourself, I'll be putting the post out on Patreon shortly, and you can enter there. Love to see what you got. All right, here we go. Marillion, Grendel. 3, 2, 1, go. Like from Beowulf?
Midnight sun bids Mars farewell.
Genesis already.
Retreats from charging dust. Mountains echo, curfew's bell, signal ending tasks. They place their faith in oaken
What a voice.
cower in candlelight. The panic seeps through blood-stained floors as Grendel stalks the night.
Sounds like Peter so much.
Every walker seeks his meals. Prepare the funeral pyres. The shape of songs no longer. You are filled within their eyes. Their eyes. The minds, the rise, the eyes.
Wow.
Wooden figures, pagan gods, step blindly across the sea. Appeal for help from ocean fogs, for saviors born of dreams. They know their lives are forfeit now. Priestly heads they bow in shame. They cannot face the trembling crown flinch in Grendel's
We
name.
need Beowulf.
Often walk with the seeks his meals. Prepare the funeral pyres. The shapeless songs no longer heal the fear within their eyes. Their eyes. Their eyes, their eyes, their eyes.
Whoa. What a fill. Oh shit, yeah. What? That snare. Drummer is going in. This is Hrothgar the King, right? Peter Gabriel, baby. That's what it sounds like. Is this actual text from the story? It sounds like it. Whoa. What a transition.
Silken membranes, spinous paw, fingerprints in June. Denizens of twilight lands humbly beg him through. Mother Nature's bastard child, shunned by leaf and stream.
Oh my God.
An alien land seeks solace within dreams.
What a line, bro.
The shaper's lies, his poison tongue, malign
Fuck.
with mocking heart, beguiling queen, her innocence offends his icy heart.
This is epic, bro. Like, what the fuck? We're in the Hall of Hrothgar, it feels like.
Hounds freeze in silence, bewitched by the reptile spell. Sulphurous essence pervades round the grassy
These
dell.
lyrics are insane.
Hero awaits him like lamb to the butcher's knife. Stone in the heavens, ignore even children's cry.
This is incredible, bro. What a work of art.
Screams, I is music, lightning, his guide, raping the darkness, death by his side. Chance rising terror, free round the oaken beam, flickering firelight, portraying the grisly scene. Warriors advance, prepare for the nightmare fall.
You tell us sacrifices even our hearts must know.
Heroes, delusions, with fate in the grave. Look at the threshold. He cares not for the brave. He cares not for the brave.
This is truly soul-stirring, I'm not gonna lie. The amount of work that went into this, I can't even imagine. This shit's fucking with me, bro. I'm sorry, Thor.
Singing up the
Rick Wakeman. God damn.
So you say you believe in all of Mother Nature's laws. You're lost but go with your sharpened knives. When your hordes are gathered and your enemies left to rot, you pray with your blood-stained hands at the feet of your pagan gods. When you try to place the killer's blade in
Holy shit, dude.
you call for justice, distort the truth. Well, I've had enough of all your pretty speeches. Receive your punishment, expose your throats to my righteous cause and let the blood flow. And let the blood flow.
This is a goddamn masterpiece, bro.
And let the blood flow.
Holy shit.
And let the blood flow. 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 Let the blood. 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 Let
Alright, they're hired. And this is the end. Holy shit, bro. Where did that come from? He knows you know.
Thank you.
Wow, I don't even know what the fuck to say, bro. Do you say Grendel?
The one at the back said it, patience. This is one of the best drinks of Ribena I have ever had in my life. This was the last one that upset our mothers because we phoned them up and said we would be on Top of the Pops. The neighbours all complained because my mother had phoned up and said, he's going to be on. The neighbours said, like, he's not. My mother phoned me up and said, you told me you were going to be on Top of the Pops for this one. This was the close one, the drug song. He knows, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know they had this in them. The vocals I did, but wow. Everything else is just amazing. Damn, that gets huge. Holy shit. voice is unnatural, bro. Like, holy shit. The Genesis is just right there, bro. I love it. And right here.
He's got experience. He knows. He's got problems. Problems, problems, problems. Problems. Problems.
Oh, yes. Oh, is that what he's talking about? is... It's a lot to digest, man. That whole, with the mic using it like a needle thing, that was... I don't know, that kind of just gave me the inclination that, you know... But then he also, like, slit his wrist with it afterwards, so I guess it can mean a lot of things. I couldn't read that song as well as I could the first one, I guess because the lyrics were on, you know, screen for the first one. The instrumentation is just so well done for him to just, like, go crazy with it. Like, especially live, he's got so much charisma and stage presence, it's kind of not funny. Like, it's not fair. That man has got so much going for him. And you can tell that he means every word that he says and he sings. Because it kind of feels like it's from experience in a way, you know? And I don't know if that was, like, the first song. I don't know if that was, like, the actual text from the, like, the story itself and, like, kind of turned into lyrical form, or he just wrote all of that himself in like, from being inspired by the story. But man, Grendel had a point. Who's the real monster? You know what I mean? Like, is it him or is it us? And that's funny how it ties into the video I just recorded. And I didn't know that they would have any sort of thematic connection in the slightest. But, it's that self-awareness and sort of realization, that, am I the problem? Or is something else the problem, And like Grendel said in that, you guys butcher each other and then worship at the altar of your pagan gods with your blood-soaked hands, and then you call me a monster? Like, come on, I think we've done... what's the line from Kingdom of Heaven? I've seen too much religion in the eyes of too many murderers, I got a lot of Kingdom of Heaven, like, quotes in my head from that first song. If you guys have ever seen the director's cut of that movie, it's phenomenal. I'm a history nerd, so the history's not obviously correct in it, but it's one of the best historical epics I've ever seen in my life, and there's so many good lines in there. And I think one of my favorite ones is Balian talking to the Hospitaller Knight, and he says, you march to certain death, and the knight says, all death is certain. And it's so true, be it if you die at the hands of Hrothgar or at the hands of Grendel or yourself or anything else. Your soul is in your keeping no matter what. You can't say this person told you to do this, that person had told you to do that, but whenever you go in front of Ra, Osiris, Yahweh, whatever, Shiva, it's not Shiva, you don't want to go in front of Shiva. I forgot what the other Hindu gods were. What's the elephant one? So it doesn't matter, but or your complete black nothingness, whatever you believe in, it's gonna be on you. It's not gonna be on anybody else. It's not gonna be on your grandmother. It's not gonna be on your son. It's not gonna be on anything. It's gonna be on you. All the choices you made with the hand that was dealt to you, and you're gonna see your little scales tilt each way, and it's just part of it, I guess, but just to talk about that song, man, that was the best Marillion song I've ever heard. And I've heard a few now. Definitely heard a few, courtesy mostly of Thor and a couple other people. That was an epic that deserves to be in the same recognition as Firth the Fifth, Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. I mean, from the lyrical quality alone, definitely like the best of Yes and Genesis mixed together, and just kind of done in a more darker tone, if that makes any sense. Even though Genesis could get kind of dark, this definitely had that brutal side to it that just, as I like to say, puts a mirror in front of you in your face and it shows you what you don't want to see, man. And I feel like it touched a lot of different subjects that I wish I had more time to sit there and go through it all, but we all dream about when we're kids of the monsters and the shadows and such, and I think Scooby-Doo did the best job of showing us that most of those monsters they're humans, and I can't help but feel all the weird UFOs and stuff they're showing us now and all this stuff. It's us. That's totally us. They probably had all kinds of DARPA black budget secret projects for who knows how long going on. There probably was some kind of original crash that happened, or some kind of exchange of technology that happened, and then we reverse engineered everything, because we went from barely flying planes whenever the Wright brothers did their thing. I always forget the year, but then 100 years later we've got laser chips, we got lasers and microchips, and now we've got AI, and like, we have technologically advanced in such a fashion that it kind of boggles the mind if you really look at it from a historical perspective. And it's only going to get even more and more powerful and stronger and more controlling and ever present in our lives. It's going to become omniscient eventually. It's going to be like Minority Report. They're going to have oracles, but they're like technology-based oracles, and they're going to be able to see things in the future. And then, if they can't already, from all the declassified CIA stuff I've read about, Project Stargate and all that stuff, they've been using remote viewers and psychics and stuff like that for a long time to achieve a lot of things. They shut it down though, but they got what they wanted out of it, and they use it now in ways we can't even imagine probably. You know, the more and more I get older, I start to realize that this world is a prison, you know? What you do in said prison, it's up to you, though. But we're locked here, you know? For some odd reason, I don't know if we're like the misfits of the galaxy or what the fuck we did. Maybe in some other life or other universe we did some bad shit. But now we're stuck on this beautiful prison that we live in. It's gorgeous to look at, but it hurts to touch. And that's kind of why I don't know. You want me to get real honest? That's why I've always been a loner. Because I'm just afraid of getting hurt, man. I got hurt a lot when I was a kid by a lot of different things. And I just sort of said, fuck it. Like, and I say this in the videos. I live on my island, my little pretty little beach, and I throw my rocks in the water, and I watch all you fuckers from far away, and I don't want anything to do with it. But unfortunately, you can't live your life that way, especially as a father and a parent. You have to engage. You have to be around people. You have to learn. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I don't know. I always like to learn because I know that I know nothing. That's all I know. And, man, they knocked that out of the fucking park, bro. And the second song, I enjoyed it too. I really enjoy his stage, his presence, his delivery, his mannerisms on stage. The band's jamming out, you know. The face paint always will remind me of Peter Gabriel's early days, you know, Watcher of the Skies and stuff like that. And Genesis in general. Like, it's got such huge Genesis vibes, so you guys know that I love it just because of that alone. But they take it in their own sort of dark, twisted direction that's not really the Genesis style. So they make it their own. It's not just like a copy. They definitely do their own thing with it. And I'm kind of at a loss for words, man. Like, the lyrics alone in both songs would have just won me over, let alone the bass and the guitar throughout. The drumming was just fantastic. Got that giant kit. He uses every fucking piece of it to perfection. Like, him and the bassist are like in perfect sync. And then the keys in multiple parts, they come up in that Grendel song, and it just totally makes that part so much better. It really had me engrossed at a level where I kind of felt like I was in the Hall of Hrothgar, you know? And I'm, you know, afraid of this monster in the dark that's going to come slay me. More than likely, it's not going to be the monster in the dark. It's going to be your best friend. That's the fucked up world we live in, you know? And none of it makes sense. It's better to have a real enemy that respects you than a friend that doesn't, you know? Because your enemy's always going to make you better. Your friends, they make you weak, you know? Even though I miss them all so dearly. They, unless you make good friends. I made good friends in a way that we got along very well, and we did a lot of stuff together, but it didn't make my life any better, other than those memories that I'll hopefully never forget, you know? But I ended up a penniless heroin and cocaine addict that had nothing going for him, and I was ready just to give up. Like, I really was. And for some reason I was spared and I was saved, and I don't know why. You know, all my other friends are dead. And I'm just like the last one left now. But I'm not going to get all sob story. It's okay. I'm going to say that the lyrics were definitely my favorite part of all this. I mean, what a wizard. What an absolute lyrical wizard. And his voice matches the lyrics at a level that's unfathomable. But Thor, I'm so sorry you're going through what you're going through, bro. And you know it, that I take it personally because my dad went through the same thing, and he lost his battle very quickly. So I hope you hold on for as long as you can, and I hope you fucking beat that motherfucker. That's all I'll say. Beat it. I don't care if it's not going well. Put your mind to it, which I know you already are. Believe yourself out of that shit, bro. Because your mind is more powerful than you will ever imagine. I promise you. It really is. And as someone who's seen all sides of existence and creation, I wish you the best, my friend. Godspeed. I truly do. Thank you for watching, guys. Sorry if that got real personal and a little wonky, but what an epic. I mean, seriously, it deserves its own kind of strange recap in a way, because it's so enigmatic and mysterious, and it's like frothing at the bit to tell you something. Whatever that is, it's up to you. But it told me something that I needed to listen to. So Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I don't even know how to say all this YouTube bullshit after that. That was some real shit, bro. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Let me out of here.